All right, now let's transition here. We have on, he's Coach Gee to me, will always be Coach Gee to me, but also family to me, and that is Guy Gaudreau, father of Maddie and Johnny Gaudreau. Coach, what's going on?
Hey, Hunter. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Look at you on my neck of the woods here on the radio. This is tremendous. Maybe one day I can get you in studio and we can talk a little hockey with the people.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably know more about hockey than I do
No,
right now. But...
stop it. I've learned hockey from you. All right. So you guys are going to be throwing out the first pitch coming up here tomorrow against the Braves. I need to know if you've been practicing, if you've been getting the arm going in the backyard. Are you ready and prepared for the moment?
No.
I'm surprised. You're telling me you're not throwing one pitch, maybe two, just to see, what you're working with here?
No.
Yeah. You're unbelievable. Okay.
I'd have to go out and buy a baseball.
You don't have any laying around the house in the basement or anything?
I haven't looked. I guess I could look, see if I find one, but I have to find somebody to throw the ball to.
Oh, well, where's Mrs. G at?
She can't catch.
Why not? I've seen her. She's an athlete.
You're a kid. You're not going down that road, are you?
No, I'm not. Okay, so listen, the Gaudreau Family 5K is coming up this Saturday, May 31st. I'm excited to see you there and see everybody there. Tell the listeners a little bit about it and what will be available.
Yeah, so there's 3 different events that are going off. The first one is a 5K competitive run, and then there's a 5K run walk, and then there's a children's run. It's like a mile. They go out for a mile, and then there's everything's sold out. But a lot of people are doing virtual, which is pretty cool. We got close to 1,000 people doing from all over the world and the United States. Every state in the United States, somebody will be running for the event, either virtual or at the race, and get all the provinces of Canada are covered. So we've had a lot of people that are in it, are honoring the 2 boys, and so that's pretty neat. But then there's going to be like baskets for sale. We have the silent auction. There's going to be a lot of large prizes that are given out, different ticket sales for that, and so there's a lot of stuff going on. There's going to be face painting, balloon guys there, a lot of food, and so it'll be a real fun family affair. Bring the kids, and so and I can't take any credit for this. It's all our friends, the Vassators, the Hills, the Greens, Robinsons. I can't name them all. There's at least 20 people involved that all got together and decided to do this. It helped them a little bit to try to stay motivated to stay active, so they're not too this whole thing affected a lot of lives, and so they're and now this whole thing's coming together, and they're going to build the playground, special needs playground at St. John, Archbishop Daniel, which is where Jane and her mother work, and Kristen works there. So it's been, like I said, I've just been along for the ride. My brain doesn't work very well anymore, but you know how it is. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I was going to ask you about the playground. I know it's very important to your family, to Mrs. Gaudreau as well, and just want to know maybe how that came together. How did you guys come together and say, hey, let's go with this playground and let's raise this money?
There's a wife that lost her husband, and Chris Snow's wife told Jane to the only way she could survive after her husband passed away 2 years ago was to get involved in something to keep her occupied too, so she don't sit around all day thinking about feeling sorry for themselves, whatever. So she told Jane she should get involved in a project, and then Jane, of course, all our friends decided to do this 5K run, and the money would go to Archbishop Daniel has a tax-free number for fundraising, for charity. So all the money went through them. So we didn't have to have a charity to do this. So, but anyways, they put this committee together, and Jane, within the last 3 months started getting involved with the committee and stuff. So Yeah, so like John had donated some money to the playground, but it's not just a regular playground, right? You got special needs kids that need swings for a wheelchair, and so it's really a high end playground for special needs kids, which is it's a $600,000 playground. It's not like a $100,000 playground. So
Right.
but we've had a lot of the hockey community, how tight they are, right? So a lot of NHL players and the NHLPA and Fanatic, so friends of mine and friends of ours and John's friends and Maddie's friends and donated tons and tons of money. So we probably, if we have a good day on Saturday with the baskets and the shot silent auction and other donations, we probably will get to the 600,000, which will cover the playground. So Jane's pretty excited about that, and I'm pretty excited. And only get to see a lot of people that I saw when everything happened that I don't remember that I saw. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, and I'm still mad at you because you don't come down and see me very often.
I texted you the other day. I said I know I need to get down there. I know.
I got that text.
I know.
I'm still waiting to see you at my house on my doorstep.
I know. I'm coming, Coach. I promise I'm coming. You know that. Okay. So now there's auctions available online at charityauctionstoday.com, and you can also find the link through the Gaudreau Family 5K social media platforms.
Yeah. All you have to do is go to Gaudreau 5K, and everything's up there that you can get. The silent auction, and that's the only thing you can do is a silent auction from home. But the actual other basket sales and stuff like that, you kind of have to be there. And it's really it's going to be from 8 to 12, we'll probably go till 1. It's going to be more of a family thing, It's not going to be any alcohol and stuff like that. It's just going to be for kids and for families to come and have a good day and enjoy the sun. Hopefully we have the sun. Right now, it looks like we're going to have sun. So
beautiful. All right, so my last one for you here, Coach. Now, I'm here on the air as the hockey guy, okay? So people come to me for the knowledge. Now, you had the luxury of coaching one Hunter Brody. And can you tell the people what that experience was like? Because I'm sure you think about it every day. Go ahead, be honest. Be honest.
No, you're like any other hockey player. Right? You love the game, and you study the game. It doesn't make you a great hockey player. It doesn't make you a bad hockey player. It just makes you somebody that loves the game of hockey, like I love the game of hockey. Like my sons love the game of hockey, but they were good hockey players. I wasn't.
That's not true.
So the few times I've listened to you, and you know what you're talking about, right? So it's somebody wants to argue with you, but again, with hockey, with any sport, everyone has their own opinion. Doesn't make one right, doesn't make it wrong. It's just an opinion that's what you think should have happened, right? Like me, I've never been a big Flyer fan because they like big players, right? They don't like the skilled players. I don't know why, but they just don't like to go out and get skilled hockey players.
We could have had one. Yep, that's right.
Most of your skilled hockey players are under 6 foot, and if they're not 6'2", may not be playing for the Flyers. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. The whole league is big, but there's always that you have to have that first and second line of skilled hockey players. You can't grind those lines up because, like this year they struggled not because of the coaching, it's because they just didn't have the horses to do what they had to do.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Listen, I agree. I see what you're putting down here. Coach, I can't wait to see you on Saturday, and I will be over. Are we getting the pool open? We're going to have maybe a little family pool day. I could bring Brooklyn over and then the wife, and we can all hang out.
Yeah, and hopefully we get Trip out there with us.
Yeah, oh my God, he's the cute. I saw him 2 days ago, by the way. He's the cutest baby I've ever seen in my life.
Well, he's a spitting image of Maddie when he was a baby.
I know.
Maddie was a blonde baby. And
I saw the pictures.
So, and I had all 4 of them in my house yesterday.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Cool. Yeah, so
that's great.
Cool. We got Meredith came over, and we had a nice chat for a little while there. I had all 3 of them there, so it was cool.
That's great. So Coach, you know how much I love you. Thank you so much for doing this.
Too.
I will see you on Saturday.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
how come you didn't have that kind of energy when you played for him?
That's how you're going to do this? That's how we're going to leave?
I listened to you on this radio. I'm like, how the hell does he keep that going for an hour, 2 hours, 3? And
that's because you used to bag skate me, and then 5 minutes in, I'm out of gas.
Anyway, that's what I said.
All right, Coach.
I didn't throw you the bus, but I figured I'd
I
try.
know. You're the best. I love you.
All right. I love you too.
All right. See you, Coach. That's Coach Guy Gaudreau. The best, man. I love Coach Guy. Just the best.